Hey everyone, welcome to this weekend stock forecast. As always, let's go over the markets here, what we saw this week, what we can expect next week. So I want to start here with the SPY. As you can see on Monday, we got a small gap lower on the SPY. As soon the light volume came in, we went back to this gap fill. We saw some selling during lunch. Then we made this in spirit of bear flag right here. And on Tuesday we saw this gap lower, basically a gap and go. So we gapped lower and we sold off during lunchtime period. Then we went sideways again. Then on Wednesday we gapped lower, got a small bounce back right to this pivot, the pivot low from Tuesday, and then we sold back off, made this bottoming tail. Then with the lunchtime volume, the markets went higher. On Thursday we saw this massive gap up, as you can see, just below the 200 moving average. We also got this the even number of 170 just above this. Also we got this small little level of resistance where we gapped above. Some selling pressure came back in. We saw some nice selling again. We made again a new bottoming tail around lunchtime. Then we saw some buy the dip mentality from the amateur traders. And on Friday we got a small gap down, a move higher to this resistance area at the 220 moving average, and we saw a new sell-off in this market. And then we saw a small bounce back during lunchtime, and nearly close we went sideways. So my expectations for the coming week is that we can see another float on Monday and Tuesday, and on Wednesday we can probably see some more downside in this market. So first let's go over to the daily chart here. As you can see, I will zoom in a bit here. As you can see, we got this move lower, and now we're consolidating just above this daily 20 moving average. So if you can have any close below this daily 20 moving average, I can see easily a flush to this level, the 167.52. This will be your first minor support level. The big support level on the daily SPY will this gap fill with a 50 moving average. And then we have another gap fill around 163, even number. And then we have this prior pivot at 160, even number. So once we close below this 20 moving average, I can see some downside to the 50 moving average as first target. And then if we're still falling, I can see a move to the 160 even number. So let's see for some more consolidation here, just above the 20 moving average, before I jump in another short here. So let's go over some scalping levels for Monday on this on the SPY. The major resistance will be still 171. This double top from Monday and last Friday. We also got this gap window. Excuse me, first we got gap fill at 170.73. That's here. Then we have this gap window at 170.47. This double top at 170.20. First minor support will be the low from Wednesday, 168.60. Now let's find some other levels here. Then we have this prior pivot at 168.15. This line is not so good. Okay, and then the big level will be 167.51. As you can see, major double bottom from a few weeks ago. Okay guys, let's go over to Apple here. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay, this week I was looking for a swing short on Apple on the touch of the 200 moving average. As you can see, we guessed the level, came in a few dollars, and now we're seeing some selling in Apple. Also, we came in from this double bottom low. We made a nice move from 391 to 472. Now I can see the first big support on Apple will be this area with the 50 moving average. This can give you a small bounce. Then we have this gap fill at 418. This will be a major level. And then we have this double bottom area again. It will be the triple bottom at 390, let's call it. Also, we might have a failed inverse head and shoulders here. So we got this left shoulder. Got the head. Then we got the bigger right shoulder. But as you can see, yesterday we closed back below the neckline, so I can see some selling again in Apple to the first level, the 50 moving average, and then the gap fill. Okay, let's go over some major financials. JP Morgan. JP Morgan is hovering here on the 50 moving average. It got some news on Thursday, so the first big level that I see for a swing will be this pivot with the 200 moving average just creeping up. The level is $50.10. And after that, I can see a push to this level, 46.45 as next major level. Let's go over Goldman Sachs here. On Goldman, we are coming into this 50 moving average. It will be a minor level. The big level will also be here with the 200 moving average. The price is 150. This will be your first major area for a swing long. Then let's go over Facebook here. I'm still looking for a final push on Facebook to this level, the 42 even number. As you can see, we're now consolidating just below this level. So if you can see one final push the coming days, I will pick this up as a swing short at the appears of 42. The first level will be 38 to cover my short. That will be the gap fill, prior gap fill here. That will be my first covering from my short. Let's go over Tesla here. Still a strong stock in a slightly weaker market. So I'm looking for one final topping signal to go short. As you can see, this week Tesla got some earnings. On Friday, we're still hovering in this range, so it might can see one final push. My ultimate level will be 175. Not sure if we'll get there, but this will be the next major level. Okay guys, and let's go over some scalping levels for Apple on Monday. So as you can see, on Friday Apple went lower, went sideways, and near the close or near the end of the trading day we saw some selling in Apple. So the first big level on the downside that I see, first got this gap fill. We're just hovering just above this. The level is 452.60. This will be a minor level. The bigger level will be this area, 450, even number pairs. Then just below this we got another gap fill in this consolidation area. I will wait for a pierce of gap fill into this level, 446. Based on the momentum, we can see a push through this gap fill to this prior consolidation area. And then the next level of support will be this prior pivot, 440.61. And then we have this area at 438.62. Okay guys, as always, thanks for watching. I will see you all on Monday for a new update. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Twitter. I see you all there. Have a great week.